Welcome back. I wanted to just take a few moments here at the end of Focus Today to say again thank you for your continued support of the Dove and all the platforms that the Lord has us involved in. And I also wanted to just let you know that a couple weeks ago I mentioned that we were about 19% down in our budget. Actually, that's gotten down to 24% below budget. And so I say that to let you know that we certainly are asking for your prayerful consideration in helping us. However, let me say this. I have talked to other local ministries here in our own backyards, some in the state. I sit on some national boards. I've been talking to some of our friends out there. It seems a lot of the ministries now are falling behind in their budget, and I can't help but think it's a couple of things. Obviously, the war, and in particular the gas prices are certainly impacting people's budget, and all that's real stuff. And so we understand that. But I just want to say that make sure that you prayerfully consider what the Lord would have you do. Don't take from your church. That's your first obligation. And it shouldn't be an obligation. It should be a blessing. It should be just something that you willfully and just joyfully support, because that's where you are fed. If you're involved in the ministry, think about this. I know a lot of ministries out there. I talked to 4 or 5 just yesterday. They're also down in their budget as well. So certainly consider praying for them and supporting them. And then the Dove, if the Lord would have you to help us, then you can go online at theDove.us, or certainly call us anytime at 541-776-5368. But let me say this. When there are times of anxiety like we're living in today, where everybody is just worried, and rightfully so, what's the war going to do? How's it going to end up? If you read all the headlines, there's a million opinions out there of where it is and where it's going to go and how good it is and how bad it is and all that. And then you drive by a gas station today and you see these prices up in the high $4 and $5 range. You kind of go, oh my stars, what's happening here? That's all real stuff. But it also provides, from our perspective, an unbelievable opportunity. We have more people than ever tuning into the Dove, whether it's on the radio side or on the TV side or through the website or through the app, that are investigating faith. They're investigating a relationship with God. Is God real? Are these the end times? Is there really a heaven? Will I spend eternity literally somewhere? These are basic questions that a lot of people are asking. So when the times are anxious like this, people begin to search their souls and their hearts and want to know, is there a God and does he love me? And I will say one thing about Christian media. We can get into homes and into cars and into phones and into apps and into headsets unlike anybody else, because people can tune in privately and listen, and that is happening. We're hearing from people literally all over the world that are investigating faith and turning their lives to Christ. And a lot of people are getting answers to their tough questions. So when you support the Dove, understand that your investment here literally goes global. It just goes out there like that. And a lot of times we don't know where it's going. We don't even know who's watching or listening. But when we hear back, it's very encouraging. And that response has been bigger than ever. So pray about what the Lord have you to do to maybe help us with this shortfall, but certainly don't take from your church or any other ministry. And if you're involved in a ministry, ask them what their needs are and help them as well. But consider where the Lord has you involved financially in ministry, whether it's your church or ministry, and support them. Thank you so very much. And God bless you for being a Dove partner.